I'm currently very all over the place with my stuff. Also, thank you Squiggles for the sub. I appreciate it. I swear, you'd think after like a year and a half of streaming, you'd get like a rhythm down. We need kindness. I think I have a book for kindness, actually. It might be for proficiency, though. It's proficiency, which I'm already capped on. No kindness here, only anger. So I think Nakano Walker I can read without taking a time slot because I've already been to Nakano. I think I can also read Tokyo Shrines because I've been to the shrine. Unless there's a second shrine that I'm unaware of. Here, let's read this. Morgana. Wow. Really? Welcome to the deepest maze of all. Nakano Labyrinth.
Dang, there's a whole bunch of things in here. Yungan Jaya's pretty cramped, but this is on another level. And stimulate your greed. Let your desires run wild. And this place must be heaven for people who are into this stuff. Looks like fun.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
All right.
I think that's a new place.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Look, can they just arrest these guys already? Special investigations on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me, but they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to the next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we've already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Do I want to rewind the clock?
And speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, do you know there's a square in
Wow. Did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square? Yes, Professor Layton taught me all about this.
It's a square in which adding up all the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Kurisu-san, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
No. Tell me the total count for each column in this magic square.
Trying to, like, put it together in my brain. It's 15.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares.
Ah.
A 3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. A 5x5 square there are more than 20 million. Can you believe that?
Nice going.
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 2 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. Having everyone out there looking for a culprit is getting me down.
So, what do we gotta do as the school festival's executive committee?
I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh, right, that thing. They do that every year.
You know those lame guests come to do a panel, right?
The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over.
Ugh, so damn boring.
Don't be like that. And so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home.
Do that all the time.
I can look stuff up. And so, did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you.
I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be much help in this situation. I didn't realize we were getting into cutscene after cutscene.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
We have Futaba already doing that, Ryuji. We don't need two people.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Ryuji's totally looking at
Look here.
memes.
This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
Ryuji, were you not
What are you
listening?
so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but... even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Huh? Excuse me?
What? Did I hear you correctly?
Excuse me?
But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This has to be royal dialogue. Like, there is not a chance in hell I am misremembering this line being in the original.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express
You
that
wouldn't know.
immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation.
Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit?
What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible.
Tomorrow?
The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself.
It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce.
That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid.
Don't get cocky, you little shit. I'm sorry, that's one of my favorite quotes from Xenoblade 2.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed...
Define causing trouble. It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Don't worry, Coffee Dad.
Well, fine.
EY. Oh yeah. Akechi's still being a bitch. Hifumi's available. I forgot to open the guide on my other monitor. Sorry, give me a sec. I went over to my other monitor and I was like, wait, shit, I don't have this open. I want everyone to know, if I was playing the PC version, I would 100% be using the mod that colors all of the correct options red. It's such a good mod. Like, I'm so glad that people have made that mod. Nope, I wanted to check personas. We do have a star, cool. HardcoreGamer.com. Confidant guides for the win. I want... That's not even a joke. Like, that's just actually the website I'm using.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times...
Gosh. My voices are not playing nice with me tonight.
This means at times, retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. Do you have some time today? I'd like to request a match with you.
Hang out with me.
Thank you very much.
It's the best for it. It's also the top result that shows up when you Google it.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
Check.
You've been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete.
All of my pieces have been taken. Hifumi has left me utterly defeated. You clearly have a lot of pieces still on the board, though.
But to think you could actually stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved, considering that you've endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't keep sharp.
Actually,
the exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed.
Am I misremembering? I didn't think that we had got to this point in her confidant yet.
He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it will draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess, I'm a bit scared though.
May come down to luck.
You're right. However, that also means I have a chance of winning, even though my opponent is ranked higher. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional.
all right.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of.
Oh wow, that's really subtle coloring. It doesn't show up on my monitor, but on my TV screen, Hifumi's eyes are green. They look black. I believe in you.
Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
They're very dark green, yeah.
Thank you very much. Strategically place your pieces in the enemy's zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me.
What ability are we getting? No way! I don't remember this. This is such a good ability. Does this trigger off of insta-kill?
All right.
Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
You think it stacks with insta-kill?
Come, Lightning Metamorphosis Gold Promotion!
No way! That's actually very convenient. Hifumi's next level requires max level knowledge. Unironically.
Thank you for today.
Thank you for the match. I look forward to our next one.
Gosh, I like doing Hifumi's voice. Her voice is nice to do. Does the detective think he's doing? Just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. Curious, it seems like he knows something. That he found out some really juicy secret. So you can insta-kill things for double money? That's kind of silly.
San told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake.
Gosh.
Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
Also, I haven't had the chance to say this, but like, man, I really like Makoto's winter casual clothes are just, really good. Like, I genuinely really like that outfit. It's very good looking. And Haru's is very cute as well.
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
You're gonna draw more danger if you don't.
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
You're not a fan of Haru's, mostly because you don't like puffy clothes. I like puffy jackets. I have this really great sweater that I wear during winter time. I'm probably gonna crack it out during streams coming up soon. But I have this really nice jacket that's like made out of blanket material, and it's gigantic, and I love it. It'll be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I've got his number.
For real?
We've been doing a little bit of smooching on the side.
I'll contact him right away.
I gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought that we'd end up relying on Akechi?
He said limiting, not cutting off media appearances.
Nice.
Plus, you know, going to a school festival, I don't think counts as being a media appearance. Listen for once in your life, my beautiful himbo boyfriend. Gosh, what do you even do to rank up your kindness? You need to come over here real quick
Welcome.
for some of this. Flower shop? Yeah, I can't work at the flower shop at night, though. Mop up the cafe. Books.
Oh! Hey!
Hierophant ranks give you 1 kindness each. I'm already capped on Hierophant until I get max kindness. That's why I'm working on it. And have I already read my 3 bookmark kindness book? I have. Can you invite people to Kichijoji at night? Can I invite Haru over to darts at nighttime?
Welcome. What do you play?
Play darts.
What do you want to do?
Call someone.
Hey, hey!
Thank you.
Hey!
Okay then, let's begin our team game.
What do you think?
Akira-kun, would you mind playing with me? I'd appreciate if you could show me what to do. As for the rules, let's go with 501. I'm a little nervous, but it should be fun, right?
You better be gaming, unlike last time, Haru. How far do I have Fortune? I have Chihaya at level 2, I think. Maybe level 3. She's also not ready to level.
Superb! Huh? Whoa.
She has a reading that increases stat gain in 1 social stat for the whole day. Huh.
Alright then. My turn now. Give it your all.
Man, every time I come and play darts here, I always want to, like, go and play actual darts, because it's been ages since I've played actual darts.
Huh? Yes.
Aww. Oh, it should be a kindness video game, yeah.
My turn now.
You can do it, Haru. I believe in your ability to get 2 bullseyes in a 4. Wow, Haru, you left me with a really bad board.
Give it your all.
I am very lucky that that counted as a bullseye. I'm fucked. Great. Did we not even get our rank with that? Let's do it. Haru, why do you want to play 501 if we just failed at 501? Let's do 301 instead.
Superb! For real? Whoa. All right then. My turn now.
Good job, Haru.
Give it your all. For real? Yes. Huh? My turn now.
You can do it, Haru. I believe in you. $25.
Give it your all. You're correct.
There. Give me rank 3 baton pass with Haru, please.
I think I get it now.
Hey.
Calling it a day, Ryuji.
Nice.
I don't need proficiency game, please.
Fun, huh? That should do it for now. Bye. Good morning. Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well?
Wait, this isn't quite your voice.
Have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
What do you mean?
No.
Never mind. It's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
Here we're getting... you hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. The retro game shop in Akihabara should sell the kindness game. I think I have the kindness game. I think it's just more luck-based than mashing X or putting in fighting game combos. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? He said restricting? And why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going forward saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah. It proves they're connected to our school somehow, then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year.
They just say whatever they want with no thought. But, for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. This quote perfectly encapsulates some of the shit that me and Pine got up to in high school and in middle school. Because there was genuinely a time where Pine and one of the students from a grade lower than us that was like kind of a mutual friend, Pine and the other kid climbed into a vent in the annex building that was like one of the big vents, like the big enough that you could comfortably fit two people side by side in them, and crawled through the ventilation system to the other side of the building and popped out on the other side in like this old shitty annex building that we had our orchestra class in. And it's one of those stories where it's just like, goddamn, like, we did some stupid shit when we were younger, but it was also really funny, and it's really fun to think about. And sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, Kurusu-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias, because your brain is more...
This is it.
Geared toward remembering things that went poorer, like, that went poorly, over the things that went better, because it wants to take those things that it learned that went badly and use them to prevent it from happening again. That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
Nice going.
We're already capped on knowledge. This point came 2 days too late. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing.
And false memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do?
Damn, I'm dead.
Hugh, I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now.
For what score I got? Finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, it should set a good example for your friends.
What is that, charm? I'm 90% sure that the difference between the top 10 and that was literally just me getting one question wrong. Any word from Akechi?
Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep.
What's that bastard up to anyway?
He hasn't done anything since he said he was going to go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
There he is.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late.
I'm ecstatic that the game gave me the option to say, honey, I'm home.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
Damn brat, I'll sue, man.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation.
Can we agree that Shido very much looks like, every single time I see him, I think it's the fact that he's bald and he's got tinted glasses, he always reminds me of the villain from the live-action Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Stop clapping. Don't clap at TV shows.
Thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Also, this is 200% a new scene. You don't learn Shido's name until after the next palace in base P5. Damn brat, I'll sue. I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Never saw it. It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Get out of
It
here.
feels like a trustworthy leader
Banished.
for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
You're on the thieves' side?
It may be somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
They are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh?
Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation.
I heard.
Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next.
The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It is during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon.
Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going?
Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged.
You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. And seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow.
Let's not. It might draw suspicion to us.
And this is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you're sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am. Thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends.
I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too.
Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
If Fumi is available.
Good evening.
Yep, this is the same.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather, from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate.
What?
What? You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually...
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro.
What do you mean?
It's a strategy she devised. And she says if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result, get more female fans. And then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That's why I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them, and instantly become famous.
That won't work.
I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's terrible.
And once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. And the only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so that she can profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose my match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and eased my parents' burden. I don't want to turn my back on shogi. A game that I love, that both my father and I love.
Let's make her reconsider.
If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. And she wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity. Through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider.
What's your mother's name?
It's Mitsuyo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too.
Look, they've got... right above, up and left from Joker's head, they have a poster for the for one of the, actually, no, it's not even the worst. The worst is Xenoba Pride exhibit. I was gonna say, they have a poster for one of the worst dungeons in, Persona Q, but actually, Evil Spirit Club is actually a pretty good dungeon in Persona Q.
Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
If Persona 4 is anything to go off of, you go to a group date cafe.
Eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Regi's right.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands. This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know.
Ryuji, my man.
Follow me.
Not going to any extracurricular activities.
This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Yuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
I would really love to try takoyaki
On that
at some
note,
point.
Hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
Takoyaki is so good.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Prepare to be bummed. Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh,
The neck crack.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
Hi, Akechi.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
I came to check on my boyfriend. How are you doing?
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But... it's fine.
Why do I vaguely remember this as a...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
You just steal food without asking. That's what you get.
Does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he
Gosh,
truly
that makes me
come to
want
simply
spicy
check the
food.
venue? This isn't good.
I want to
keep
get
suspecting
something
every
blue.
little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too.
Or some
I need
chicken
to do my
tikka.
best tomorrow. We need to somehow get
Now I'm
him
just
to the
hungry.
other source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I don't know if it's just, like, because of their interactions in this game, or if it's because of their interactions in the spin-offs, but I really like that there's a, set of fans that ship Haru and Makoto together. I don't know. I feel like they would like be good to each other.
I have to agree.
You know?
What will his next move be? Oh?
Wait. Akira, Yusuke's missing. Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. I think he's still checking out all the festival stalls.
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. That is, this is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home.
They're the upperclassmen. Yeah, I think... Don't they live in the same college dorm together? In Strikers? I could be pulling that out of my ass, but I seem to remember that being a thing. Oh. Excuse me. You are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student at the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. They both go to college, but you don't know if it's the same dorm. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. You do vaguely recall something like that as well? Oh! Sakamoto-kun and I nearly read that as Takamaki-san. I hate that I nearly read that like that. And Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa. Hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course. There's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but won't be any of that. I see. So you are Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. Just do my best to guide my patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make their correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there that think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed.
I swear, Maruki's voice has gone through like 20 iterations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve it through my own efforts. Seems like Maruki practices humanitarian/existential psychology. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting, for the masterpiece that it truly is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right, thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel.
Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that.
The legend of the Lost Inari has come to an end.
The hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him.
And so he was there? Did you go to his counseling?
Yes. It was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session.
And try not to cause him any trouble, alright?
I'll do my best. Are you all at home? I'm at home.
Are you still at school, Yusuke?
No. I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Ready?
Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
It really is up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. In photo time, this is when we were at the food stand.
I swear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sad that Akechi isn't just dying in the background. I'm sad that this isn't talking about that. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it.
Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good.
Wow, that's not quite your voice. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. It's because it's fresh made. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Akira's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger?
Oh! No, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth.
Rude.
Somewhere. Okay.
All we can do now is hope Makoto does well at tomorrow's panel.
Hey!
Please.
Oh.
How is my kindness not leveling up?
Yes. Oh.
Can I leave? No, of course not.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh!
There's the 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7.
You're impressive, Snap. I'll let you through, Snap.
Oh, the gate's opening. Alright, let's head toward the goal.
Hey!
How? How is this not enough?
Yeah.
I require kindness.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question.
Rank 5 takes 42 points from the rank 4 threshold.
Denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if this is all hypothetical, mind you.
This is also really strange because he's pulled a complete 180 from earlier, because he put the idea in Sai's head that the Phantom Thieves and the mental shutdown cases were one and the same culprit. He's the one that suggested that to her.
If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
I have, though.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present
truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
I like this scene a lot because Makoto and Akechi are basically just playing a game of chicken. They're like, how far are you willing to go for this?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Why did that get canned laughter?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
Gosh, that's such a good, like... Just, did you set this up? And he's just like, we only have 10 minutes. That's such a good, like... You know, you're fucked.
No. That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes?
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost...
It was Haru.
I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah, There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
That's a big if, though. We have access to the metaverse.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Let me think it over.
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
Akechi just kissed me already.
To your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
The warbles.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
To be fair, he totally would have cornered you anyway. He already had the evidence.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring.
Oh, this scene.
Although things have quieted down until recently,
I like the scene a lot.
incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go
I thought
home.
this was over as well, Morgana.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Wait, is this where the dancing gif comes from? Is this where the dancing gif comes from, please? Yeah! Dance party. I'm just waiting for it to cut to the correct spot.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime. Here it is. Yeah.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something.
80% of the animation budget went to this scene. Joker goes all in that dance, like, oh, we get an animated cutscene? Cat.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
Hey, look, it's the dance that she does in the intro, I think. What's crazy about it? She's dancing. I like Kazumi a lot. I don't know much about her, but she's great. I left the party with Kazumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Thank you, Yukiko. Yeah.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
It was quieted down, like the dance is over. Now to head home.
The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that's gotten me nowhere. And so, I could use a change of pace. How about it?
It's like I received some messages. Yo, you want to go to the post-festival party and try to calm down? Can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyway. Still pretty pissed though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Let's go with Haru. Sure, let's go.
Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium.
Why is Haru my other option to go with? Like...
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing?
Wait, is this
I never
the,
knew about such an event.
I might have seen clips of this scene.
No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
You are the most brightly dressed.
Talking to me, isn't he?
It's because you're cute.
Oh.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Kumura-san?
Yes. She's not coming.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Don't make this about the dead dad.
Apologies.
We're making this about the dead dad.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Thieves are really Shujin students?
I feel like no matter who is up on the stage here, this is just a breeding ground for like secondhand embarrassment and cringe comedy. Like, ugh, it hurts.
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Ari's in trouble. I need to change the subject. You have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself. I think it was him.
Well, I did stand up.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot
I'm hurting. This hurts.
But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
Then why is she still up here?
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
God.
Just when it was getting interesting. MC, do your job.
I'm sorry.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You're in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this. I bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
You know, I just noticed something really weird on Haru's portraits. Her nose is really far down her face. A lot of people have been losing their minds lately. There's been a sudden increase, but it's because of that fan site. Victims are on the rankings there. We should be blaming people who requested it. Think I should get confidant points for that?
Welcome home.
I don't think that I actually even have Haru's confidant made yet.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
They're inserting a lot of scenes in here.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
This entire part of the game is cutscene hell.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
It's a very, charged statement. You're supposed to be, unbiased, buddy. Old buddy, old pal.
Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Also, ominous statement.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Rom!
Here we go, the good scene.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
Court system has
You went into my room
99%
without my
conviction rate.
permission?
Yeah.
I'll apologize as
I
much
don't
as
think
you
anything's
want,
truly
Claire.
unbiased in a system like that.
What is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
So you found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Gosh.
Phew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
This scene is very, like, emotionally charged, and it's written so well. And, like, the voice actors do such a good job. Especially Futaba's voice actor. Like, oh, she does such a good job. Like, I love this scene a lot because it's very well directed. And it's just like, it's a really solid character defining moment for Sojiro, because he's just like, he's like, you know, I have no intention of turning you in. Like, come on, let's...
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
It's very well directed. What? He knows everything. You gotta be fucking kidding. Hey look, he said fuck.
Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything?
We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Akira was not okay. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man.
But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think, in that case, we can consider him a new ally.
I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you.
You mean about how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother?
Yes. She was killed by a mental shutdown. The same method by the culprit we pursue now.
Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be?
Government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too?
That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about.
Of course, Mara, nah, this game is M-rated because Ryuji said fuck. Ryuji doesn't get to say fuck in a voiced line until, like, the end of Strikers, from what I've heard.
Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward.
Go home or he'll worry.
I'm gonna go home. Night.
He said shit a few times in the game already. Yeah, he says shit a lot, but as from what I've heard, the only time he gets to say fuck in a voice line is during one voice line in Strikers as of right now.
It looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation.
You wanna play games?
And Futaba and the chief are gonna be just fine. Don't worry about them.
Yep.
Nearly platinumed it, but you would have had to do either a ton of endgame grinding or play through almost a third of the game in New Game Plus. That's the reason that I never platinumed Persona 5 Original, is because I had to do over half the game in New Game Plus in order to complete one of the trophies, which was the finishing the Persona Compendium. I did something really dumb and advanced into a new game cycle without having made Yoshitsune, which is the ultimate persona of the Tower Arcana. And so not only did I need to wait for my ability to get multiple fusions again, I needed to cap Shinya's social link.
Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
I'm surprised that
and have
Sojiro didn't
decided to
ask us
reward
about this.
anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Usually have 100% compendium, excluding Sataniel by the end of the game. It's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
I'm more aware of it than you are, I think.
We'll be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves, and it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this?
Yoshitsune is one of the most busted personas in the entire franchise. Especially if you can get Arms Master on it. And whatever it is, it's like, Skill Master and Arms Master, I think are what they're called. The one that gives you Auto Tarukaja at the start of battle, and the one that gives you, halved HP physical moves.
I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Gosh, I love
I
Sojiro.
feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility.
Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. And discussing it here won't do us any good, though.
Could have been better with the trait that triples charge damage, but they messed it up. Instead of tripling charge damage, it raises charge damage from 2.5 to 3 times.
Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental, wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Helps him.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Yoshitsune being so OP is part of why you love Kaguya. Shining Arrows is just light affinity Hasotobi. Yeah.
Are we really a match for this?
It's slightly worse Hasotobi, but...
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We haven't lost yet.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
You know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Ryuji's a good bean.
I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden.
This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. I swear, Yusuke is slipping more and more into Edgeworth voice.
We'll be okay, right?
We'll manage.
Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything.
Hey!
I'll be counting on you.
I got this.
I wouldn't have expected anything less from you. I knew making you our leader was the right call.
Nice. Oh!
Let's play some video game.
Okay.
Their opponents are extra tough since... Yep. With some kind of gun. Artillery, also known as artillery. Freewheeling cannon. If you don't give me a number I like, I'm gonna blast you all the way back to the beginning.
The train of oddballs just keeps rolling.
All for multiples of 4. It means you can get either 4, 8, or 12. Basically, if the sum of 2 dice you roll is a multiple of 4, you win. Actually, we have 4 shots at it. Cool. Not 15, that's 11. 5. Oh, come on, please. Yes! I closed my eyes.
Whoa! 8, you did it!
Go. As promised, I'll shoot you on over to the finish line.
Whoa, all the way to the end in an instant.
This game feels like a game of Mario Party.
We made it to the to the finish line in first place. What a battle. My paws are all sweaty. It seems you learned how to keep your heart open even in the face of brutally unfair requests.
There we go.
We cleared all the stages in Train of Life now.
Oh.
Alright, let's enjoy this ending.
Yep, cool.
Yeah.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Mario Party is what you're naming your Magic the Gathering Commander deck.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before, but this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first? Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
Give me just a sec. Sorry. My room always turns into a space heater. Like, or my computer turns into a space heater, and so my room gets really hot partway through stream.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably
Thank you for the hydrate,
vexed if
Squiggles.
she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork
Sachi.
for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification.
How are you doing?
Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
It's your sister's birthday and you're sleepy as fuck.
You saying the police would do such a thing? It seems they're more trusted than I thought.
Clearly, you've never played an Ace Attorney game, Ryuji.
Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten! My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
That's what we're doing next, is we're playing the third Ace Attorney game. And I'm very much looking forward to it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
What? Okay.
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude. You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason.
Okay, see you, Squiggles. Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for hanging out.
Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had our... Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Okay, why did my brain hear her pronunciation of advice as advice?
Already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet
because
about
we were
most
kissing on the
important
side.
details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. She's somehow only at rank 6.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
You're phantom thieves.
I don't see what that has to do with anything, Morgana.
Maybe overthinking it, but my voice...
You have no room to talk on that, actually, Morgana. Zero room.
Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Cutting right back. Actually, that's a lot nicer that they're not cutting back to Sai for those scenes in this version. After today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Where are we meeting today?
Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse.
Where's that?
Hint, the government office district.
Kasumi Gaseki.
Indeed.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, though.
Me either. It's not usually somewhere normal people go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security? The Diet Building is right near there, too.
Yo, what kind of scary place are we going to?
We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet.
So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi?
We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Based.
Let's hurry
Based
up and get
Morgana.
started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
I like that Morgana is like a foot tall.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
You're naming your You're naming your, code name pretty close to my, my given name, aren't you, there, Akechi?
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
The music!
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route.
Why are you three in my team? Okay, so...
Let's do it.
Joker's running animation just doesn't look right in his normal clothes.
Hey, we can't go that way. We'll garner too much attention. Let's find another route.
I had to use MS Paint to make a thumbnail. It's cursed as fuck.
Okay.
Looks like we're able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
Sure it is, Akechi, yeah.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by searching our route. Or by securing our route. Akechi, we gotta get you in a better getup, buddy. Old pal. Wait, is this what I think it is? Oh my god. They They gave Akechi boss's outfit from Catherine. That's so good. Oh, man. Is this just your normal outfit? I don't think I've ever seen this outfit for Akechi. I'm gonna leave him in that one. That one... I don't think I've ever seen this one before either, but this one looks like an... This one almost looks like the outfit that we've got Ryuji in. For some reason in my brain, it like reads as like a werewolf-esque costume. I can feel it. Does that make sense? I think it's the fluff around like his collar. And it's the short sleeves with the gloves as well. Like, something in that just makes my brain go, yes, that's a werewolf characteristic. Faded Silk Hat. Is that the Silk Hat from Turnabout Big Top?
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side?
We should probably try to look for another way through.
Conveniently placed. Oh, the vent has a cover on it. Fun.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Thanks for reminding you to finish Turnabout Big Top.
See us? You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Gosh, I do really like Shadow Sai's aesthetic.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there! It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Yes, Akechi, that's what elevators are used for.
Let us get after her, Joker.
Want to know what's up over here. It's just an even room for the sake of being an even room. Congrats, Akechi. Do you want a cookie? Gosh.
Joker, there's a chest. Let's open it.
I really like this dungeon. As much as I also love the music in this dungeon, it also has a really bad tendency to get really grating if you're stuck in the dungeon for a while.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
Okay, I have to give that to you. That was a good line, but like... Shut the fuck up, Akechi.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona! Now, Robin!
Not weak to light. I always forget that Akechi just has a lightsaber. I also just realized that this team comp doesn't have a healer. Also, sorry, that was probably really loud.
Go down!
My skills exceed yours.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Akechi's ammo menu. It's actually just like, I knew that his gun was a laser gun, but
I lend it.
You're not so bad.
and I'm capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly.
Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can.
I'll take care of this, as one of his elements block, yeah.
But now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare.
Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together.
Agreed.
We'll need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then we send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines.
A+.
Ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you.
By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously.
Very well. You'll let me know when you enter the palace, yes? If I feel like it. Nah, of course. Perfect. I'll be available anytime you need me.
That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task.
Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart.
Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I've changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Hey!
We still have an opportunity to turn the tide here, so don't rush things.
You say don't rush things, Morgana, but what I hear is finish the palace in one day.
Oh!
They're all dead. Who could have done this?
The larvae. It must have infected them. Got into their brains. We need to find those samples, Skullsy. Fast.
Whoa, whoa. Why would you preserve alien larvae? Curiosity killed the cat, you know?
Oh!
Really?
Okay. Well then.
The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change her heart.
Right.
I'll be counting on you. We may have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual.
As usual?
I'm mostly telling myself that. I'm honestly not sure I'll be able to remain calm this time. That's why I ask that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan is a success.
Hey!
Okay. See, we haven't even started Haru, Jesus. Okay. First, we need to go to Central Street to swap out our movie and buy books.
What can I get you?
We've got all the books. Cool. They're wearing... I like those NPCs out in front that are dressed up in Halloween costumes. Oh, it is Halloween.
What would you like?
There's a maid that just walked by, and witches. Lots of witches. Man with a pumpkin head. Is this really only here for this one day? This feels like a lot of work to model all of this for one day in-game. And the worst part is that most people wouldn't see it. I want to buy something.
Let's head to the exam room. Okay, which one? Autumn is so... Oh, did you decide?
Holy shit, that's really expensive.
Should work. Thanks.
Grab one of these. Wait, on the train screen? I didn't notice.
You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. Take care.
I'll have to fast travel again to take a look at the train screen. Oh, there's a nurse? That's really cool. I wonder if anywhere else has decorations. Why? Why do all of... What? What? This is such a minor detail, but like, what? Yeah, the demon girl.
What do you want to do?
I'm wasting a lot of money by just driving around, but... Gosh. That's really cool. I appreciate that, that attention to detail.
Okay.
Oh, Mako-chan.
You two get a Showtime attack?
I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
I really want to see this Showtime.
If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say
Damn,
that.
these
Well,
bitches gay.
ready to hear
Good
it?
for them.
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but
Thank you.
Love gay people.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout. Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right. Huh?
I'm sorry, everyone. I need to save.
Okay. Now, let us depart.
Okay, let's get to work. Come on, Joker.
Into the casino.
We'll need to get the elevator moving. Or we somehow need to get the elevator moving.
And for that, we'll need to have a member's card. Where are we gonna get one, though? Not too many places we can go to right now.
Hey.
I doubt we'll find one simply lying on the ground in the main hall. I suggest we head for the back room.
Huh? But why?
I'll explain later. In any case, let's try to find an entrance. Gosh, Yosuke's... Or not Yosuke, Yusuke. Yosuke's a different character. Yusuke's stance without his normal outfit just looks kind of weird.
Focus.
I love how this room is specifically engineered to make you have to go around it 3 times. Or like back and forth 3 times. Hello there.
Show me your true form.
You are the first enemy encounter we've had in 2.5 streams. How does it make you feel? Are you weak?
Joker took one out. Ready to provide support.
No.
Go ahead.
Not done yet.
Persona.
Look at that grin.
Now, Robin.
Whoa, looking good.
No sudden movements.
Oh, I want to do Akechi's thing, but we need to start taking personas again.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Gosh, I really can't get over just how good Haru looks in her,
All right.
in the, samurai garb. Power, I think, is what this one is. We're gonna do the exact same thing.
Robin Hood! Crow, looking good! Stand still!
Lend me your power.
Oh, cute. It's happy. Have some fun when you talk to that one.
I'll think about it. I never considered it. Yep, it is power. I always get power and throne mixed up. But throne is the one that's the wheel. The skeleton wheel from Dark Souls.
Okay. I'll reveal your true form.
Kirihime, which we've already had, and Osei, which we haven't had.
Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
Ravage them!
Nice! Joker took one out! This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
You block. Are you weak to light now that you're not a mini boss? Cool.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Oh, wait.
It's time to pull out.
That frustrates me. That frustrates me a lot. The two swapped positions. It automatically pointed my gun at the one that was, at the one that was not with a status, but I thought I was pointing at the one with a status, because the one with the status was the one on the left, before the holdup. It seems this is the back room. Then let us check around. We may find something useful.
Like what? I get it. You mean some kind of customer data terminal.
I'm glad you're so quick to understand. Even though if I were to find such a terminal, there's nothing my meager skills could do about it.
That's where I come in. Leave it all to me.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
I'll reveal your true form.
You've got the advantage.
Well, Valkyrie, what are you weak to? Fire?
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
Beat him up.
That takes care of that. Let's
Just
move.
like I thought.
Okay. They were too weak to be a threat.
We can't go through normal-sized doors. What game do you think this is?
I see a shadow.
Show me
Hello.
your true form.
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Successful. Now just don't lose.
It's time. There.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Robin Hood!
And there it goes. Please don't Good one, Crow.
Lend me your power.
This one's got a temper. Just act really serious. It should appreciate that.
It's not happening. Think you can take the mask off? Oh, it isn't.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Whoa, a new move!
Nice, Augitine.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Okay, this feels like the right way. And as an RPG player, that's disgusting.
Show me your true form.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose.
Ravage them!
Really?
Persona!
I'm sad that you don't have the,
And there it goes.
My skills exceed yours.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
gosh. There's something about, like... There's something about Akechi's, my skills exceed yours. Like, it's just really good. There he is.
A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
Makarakarn.
All right. They were too weak to be a threat.
Joke.
I swear.
It's a shadow.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's really catchy, and I don't understand why it's so catchy in my brain.
You're mine.
Joker took one out.
Sona. There.
Let's go.
Chase my wrath.
Don't mess this up.
Now, Robin.
And there it goes. Good one,
Persona.
Crow.
Robin Hood.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow. Beat him up.
Stay out of our way.
At that beautiful man. Gosh, we're gonna be rich by the end of this palace.
Okay.
That was easy.
Game's doing a really good job of making me second guess where the
Effect of the cognitive world is weak here.
of making me second guess where I am and am not supposed to go. Or more, which way is the way to the progression?
Hey, hey.
And since we're in a casino right now, that means they have to be keeping some pretty good stuff in the back room.
Now then.
The back area of a casino. What might we find while sneaking about?
I'd hoped we could make a beeline for the treasure, but it doesn't look like we'll be so lucky.
Joker.
If we want to reach the next level, we'll need to gain access to the elevator somehow.
Okay.
Hello.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Let's go.
There.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
You're mine.
Both of them are weak to fire.
Knocked him right off their feet.
Let's go.
Nice, Joker. All out attack.
Okay.
That was easy.
So the game did deceive me. I've been deceived.
Oh? Joker. There's a shadow. Be careful.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance.
Okay, have a good night, Sachi.
Let's go. Go down.
Ooh, Joker. You're looking cool.
Do it.
Also, I just realized,
Action soon, okay?
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Futaba doesn't actually use, Futaba doesn't use whatever costume you've got her in for the, for her, like, not for the all-out attack portrait, because there's only one portrait for it, but, don't use her costume when she falls in, unless I'm going crazy. I might be going crazy.
Persona! I lend it! Someone finish it!
Or love.
Manifest! Someone take over.
Persona! Huh. Someone finish it off! This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
There! Let's go.
Fish for a crit.
Surprisingly tough.
You weak to dark? You are weak to dark. Cool. Join me.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
I'm realizing I'm running around with a really odd team. Cause like I have no healer in this team. Damn, it ain't opening.
Doesn't it seem like it might need a keycard?
Oh, we have to come back? New palace change for Size Palace. We introduced backtracking.
Whoa!
Whoa, crap. Thing really doesn't want anyone getting past there, huh? You wanna try attacking it?
Or we could always find another route. We may be able to sneak around it and avoid any fighting. What do you want to do, Joker? We'll go along with whatever you decide.
Indeed.
Is there like a vent or something around here? Cause oh, there is a vent. Or something. But I want to kick his ass. I just want to save first. Oh, we've got lots of conversations.
Leave the terminal work to me. I can't wait to get cracking.
Now then.
The back area of a casino. Yep, cool.
Hey. It looks like we have to become members first. Let's get our hands on a member's card.
How about this?
If the public knew that I was working alongside the Phantom Thieves, they'd be absolutely gobsmacked. Can you stick with us? After this mission? I think not. This is the only time I'm going to be a part of the Phantom Thieves.
Roger.
I have something.
Okay, so is this like a room? Is this just a vent up here? It is. I want to fight the dude. I choose brute force.
Well,
it seems you resolved to fight. Then let us break through its defenses. Queen Mob.
The enemy is strong. Let's aim for its weakness.
I lend it. Destinations.
Think again.
Crow's got some moves.
Persona. Breathe and move on.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
Ooh.
Fox has been shot. Just toughen it
Ooh.
up for now.
Spooky.
Shall we? Okay, time for a comeback.
Giri McCullough. Ravage that.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
All out attack. Last one. Get up. Obliterated them. Nice job, Crow.
The power of incredible violence. Hmm? Hey, it dropped something. Is this some kind of key card?
Nice find. Maybe it'll let us open that barred door.
Oh, so we had to do that. Okay, cool. Wow, Akechi has absolutely no SP.
Joker. Hey,
Maybe we can use that security key we found earlier?
Hey, a will seed. Let's get it.
First one of our potato collection for this dungeon.
The first will seed. Don't mind if I do, Sai-san.
I'll just add this.
ready?
What will we find? So yeah, we literally just would have come in up on that ledge there. Starting to get the feeling that this wasn't really a choice after all.
We can't get through here. There's an authentication device next to it, though. Let's try using the keycard from earlier. Alright, it's open. Great. Now we'll be able to get through here, Joker.
Oh, there's another fight over there. I want to kick her ass.
Joker.
Joker, take a look at that. Talk about being heavily guarded. Practically screaming about how there's something important in there. It would be foolish to overlook this, though perhaps even more foolish to meet them head on. What's your call, Joker? Let's go through the front. Violence is the answer, Akechi.
Strong.
Let's go.
Significant resistance to ice.
Go down.
Knock them right off their feet.
Persona!
Joker.
There.
Are you weak to the... I didn't... That wasn't the question I meant to ask, but...
Let's go. Persona! I lend it.
My skills exceed yours. Robin Hood!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
I was waiting for it.
Gosh.
All out attack.
I swear, I'm gonna be gushing all over that, like, all over that line. Like, it's just, it's such a good summoning Persona quote. My, that was rather aggressive. In any case, we should be able to enter this room now, I believe.
Huh?
Ain't opening?
I see.
It seems things won't be so simple for us. We'll have to search for another way around, after all.
See it.
That's actually pretty funny. I will admit, it's rude, but that is pretty funny. Wait, does this just... What? Oh.
Ooh, there's a terminal in here. I should be able to use it to get info on the customer database. Okay then, let's hurry up and take that guard down.
Hey, look, they brought the donut boxes back from Kanashiro's palace.
Are you ready?
Shall we do this, Joker? Let's go.
Yes.
Very well then, we shall defeat it at once.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh gosh. Part of me wants to say that this guy's weak to ice.
This is my other self.
My skills exceed yours.
Persona! This is a part of me. You gotta hit them.
Oh, it's weak to psychic, but it's got dodge psi.
Persona! Legacy! There.
Ooh, Joker.
Let's go.
Looking cool. They're dead for.
I'm surprised they didn't go for the miracle punch full sweep. It's definitely what I would have done.
Now, my redemption.
Persona.
What separates us?
Persona. Melody.
Hit, please. Cool, thank you.
They're dead for. So much for them.
We got liquid liquid mercury from that.
The enemy dropped some cards.
Ah, aren't those what we're looking for? Oh, there are no names on them. They'll be unusable if they remain unregistered.
I can handle that. Okay, first registration complete. I wasn't sure what name to give it, so I just thought of a random one. Taro Tanaka.
That's way too simple. Aren't they gonna figure that out?
They already know what we look like, and that we've intruded into the palace. Then again, it's probably better to be safe than sorry. Okay, the fake name for this card is a little more elaborate this time. Shinji Nakanomatsu. I also found a map of the casino. Joker, you can hold on to this card and the map. Don't lose them, okay? As for the Taro Tanaka card... Crow, get rid of it next time you see a garbage can.
Hmm? Why me?
These kinds of chores always fall to the newbie.
Oh.
Look, I found the perfect exit. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
We can also use that elevator now, right?
According to the map, it would be quicker to use this path than to go back the way we came. Come, let's hurry on.
But there's still more of this floor I'd like to explore.
Very well.
Now, let us return to the elevator. Thank you for letting me open this from the other side, game.
I'll reveal your true form.
Feeling about that one?
Oh. I didn't even notice that that was a dangerous shadow.
Ice isn't effective on this enemy. Watch out!
Still don't have the ability to swap out of turn.
Now, Robin. And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Persona!
On pass to you.
You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice,
Let's go.
Joker.
Ravage them.
Nice. Joker took one out. Stand still.
Okay.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my...
Yeah, that guy's willing to spend tons. Make sure he keeps losing. And the guests at number 48 and number 92. It's about time they hit a huge loss as well.
It looks like this is where they keep surveillance on the casino. Let's go elsewhere before they see us.
They definitely wouldn't notice us slamming the door open like we just did. What is this door? Why is this door fake? Joker.
Somewhere.
Open this door. Not that it really particularly matters, but I kind of only came in there for the off chance that there was a chest.
Show me your true form.
Cox gun door haunted.
Persona. You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go down.
I guess slinging around max level spells will kind of drain your MP really quickly, won't it?
Joker.
Up to you. Allow me.
On to the next.
My skills exceed yours. Now, Robin.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Robin Hood.
And there it goes.
Freeze.
Good one, Crow.
What I was waiting for.
They're done for.
Taste of defeat.
I
I leveled up.
Wow, we're getting levels fast. Are we under-leveled?
I feel like I need more.
It's somewhere.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
No. Is Treasure Demon here?
Treasure demon in sight. Her skills will work.
Persona!
Wall kicks will work.
Ravage them!
Damn it.
Joker, you missed.
Are you ready?
Let's finish this beautifully, just the way you like.
And now for a show! Come, enthrall.
Enchanted.
Good work, everyone.
Woot woot. Yep.
Treasure, woot woot.
New move! What do you think?
Okay.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Did they remove the achievement in this version of the game for, Did they remove the achievement for hearing, like, 200 of Futaba's voice lines? Like, while she's navigating? We haven't seen Haru Makoto. No, we literally only just got access to Haru Makoto now. We also still haven't seen Makoto Ryuji, despite the fact that we do have Makoto Ryuji. We've just never gotten lucky enough to actually get it in a fight. Okay, where are we? Haven't checked achievements. There's probably spoilers in there, so... It's just a safe room here that we never found. Cool, I guess.
That memories card was a cinch for you. I knew you were something special.
Yes.
An air duct in the surveillance room. What a classic approach to infiltration.
Just you wait, sis. We're coming.
Dear me, the Phantom Thieves are sure tough on newcomers.
I'll just add this.
I like how Akechi's acting all despondent despite the fact that he's the one that's being an active dick to them. Ugh. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Who is available? Sin's playing Undertale. Let's raid Sin. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I should hopefully be streaming either more of this or Link to the Past Rando tomorrow. I guess we'll see. I guess, have a good one, and take care.